A fella get a crab louse. He walking in Spice Inn. Spice Inn, August time is the busiest time of the whole year. All the tourists coming in. August sun is the hottest sun in the whole year. August sun and having crab louse in Spice Inn is worries. The fella gone, and in the heat of the thing now, a tourist ask him, waiter, could you get me a rum punch? So he gone, he gone in the back there. He's in the tension. But he can't stay behind all the time. He gotta come out to the rum punch. And just as he coming out to the rum punch, the crab louse start. He forget who he had to bring the rum punch for. So he coming across to the waiter. Rum punch. Rum punch for you, ma'am. Rum punch. Rum punch for you, ma'am. Rum punch for you, ma'am. You know, a fella get married to a girl in the back of Closure. He caught a girl in Closure. But you know, fellas like to look at the woman from head to toe before they put the final thing. But he find the girl toes kind of as though they're not neighbors at all, they're far apart. So he asking the father, he said, but how come Betty toes so wide? The father said, don't think nothing about Betty toes, man. Betty nice, I get Betty. That come about because Betty used to go about barefoot in the dashing swamp. So Betty toes wide. After he married, and the honeymoon supposed to begin the night, he came back the morning. He said, but you tell me Betty toes end together because she walk across in the dashing swamp. But it's like you forget to tell me that Betty stooped down over the dashing swamp too. Yeah! I started patching myself piece by piece. And the authorities tell me that if they see me in Rainbow City, they'll fire me. I ain't gonna work. So I went in Carriacou on sick leave. Imagine that. But what two kayak tell me is that Carriacou come like a potato and Rainbow City is a farmer. So they complain. Rainbow City, fuck it up. You know the kind of way? So I just convey the message. You sung as the fella who wife tell me you're like a thief. She tell me those break and then enter. In 1984, the thing was house for them, house for them. Then they came out in about 85, we're building with stone. In 1989, an old carpenter fella come around. He say, boy, you see that? We're done with stone. No stone, they gone back to lumber. You know what I mean? You ever see a carpenter fella mix concrete? It's a bad thing, eh? You know, in the semifinals last Sunday, I happened to be part of the audience. A fella gone on stage, boy, and he started to get on. Nice tight pants and thing. Singing, people laughing, you know, feeling happy and jolly. Him, no. In a little break, he said, let me whine. When you see that, you wonder what's taking place in the bedroom. You know the kind of way? You know, some people have a habit of having control of other people. And no matter what your boss or whoever in charge tell you to do, you will do it. True or false? Right. A fella have 7 friends. And he opened a little agency. But you know the kind of way when fellas just can't keep away from the good thing. So he put a woman as a secretary, as saying after the people, a secretary. So he tell her, he said, darling, I'm going to run a business conference. I'll be back in 2 weeks' time, but you know how them fellas vicious. So he tell the lady, darling, don't let the fellas interfere with you. And as a matter of precaution, I would put 2 razor blades close by to protect. You know, the fella gone on a business conference and he come back. And after 2 weeks, he asked all them people to take out their pants. And hanging down in the middle, each of them had a cut, a big cut on this thing. That means they interfere. He fired all of them because they interfere the woman. They have a big cut on the thing. But he have one little fella. He ain't see no cut on him. He hold it in his hand. He say, he was a good fella, boy. He tap him on the shoulder. He said, but the woman looking good in truth, you know. But how you manage to keep away from temptation? Here the fella. Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, this is Inspector. He was never a private. He was never a sergeant. Neither a lance corporal. You know, I like women. Plenty women. Beautiful women. Any kind of, since your name is woman, no problem. Check me. A fella have a wife who is supposed to be 40 years old. And he finds she too old for he. He was about 50. So he checked out he was a mathematician. He checked out an electrician friend to converse. He said, boy, my wife is about 40, but I find she old like hell, you know. He said, to make up for the age, I can't go below limits. So I will take two things about 20, so. The fella said, good. Boy, he get two young girls, 20 years old, and he decided to go to bed with them one time. But he ain't make. He born before. Before. So he gone back and tell the electrician friend what going on. He say, boy, I don't make, boy. Them girls kill me. The fella say, well, you crazy? You are custom at 140. How you could go up for 220? You know the kind of thing? Can't take 220. That is woman, boy. You know, despite the fact women how they are the devil's love according to the fella, but we still love them. A fella have a girl, one beautiful girl, a little beautiful more than you. And he decided that he don't want nobody interfere. But you know, fellas, vicious. And you could have your thing wherever it is, but like Bosco say, right under your nose. They come in and take it. The fella draw a horse head facing up because he was traveling. But fellas so vicious, they interfere. The horse head rub out. But the man who rub it out had to draw it back because of man coming home. But in drawing the horse head, he draw it facing down. He ain't draw it up. When the fella come back and he open up, he said, darling, you horn me. She said, no, sweetheart, I never horn you. He said, yes, you horn me. She said, no, darling, I ain't horn you. He said, man, I draw this horse and I draw the head facing up. No, I come and it down. She said, sweetheart, let me tell you the truth of the matter. You see, at first I love you. That since you go, I didn't bathe. So when the horse get a smell, it just turn his face.